My neighbor actually.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Gina, could you please call the roll?
Trustee Gray.
Present.
Trustee Holtz. Trustee Rogers.
Present.
Trustee Sweet.
President.
Trustee Pasmino.
Present.
Trustee Burden. Mayor Division.
Present. Is there a motion to amend the agenda to table item H2?
So moved.
Trustee Rogers. Second. Gray. Discussion. Please call the roll.
Trustee Gray.
Aye.
Trustee Pasmino.
Aye.
Trustee Rogers.
Aye.
Trustee Sweet.
Aye.
Okay, reports and communications from the mayor and other officers. I have one short one. To please join us for a free movie event at the New Heritage Park. The event will take place Tuesday, July 30th. Festivities will begin at 7 p.m. and the movie will start approximately 8:30 p.m. The movie choice was The Sandlot. We are looking forward to seeing everyone there. For more information, please call Village Hall 708-301-0632. This is being put on by Dan Kenny. It's not costing the village a penny. Nice. Trustees. You're all the way to the...
Thank you, Mayor. I have no report tonight.
Okay. Trustee Rogers.
I have no report.
You guys may know.
No report, Mayor.
Trustee Sweets.
Thank you, Mayor. Reporting for the Environment Committee. The winners of the Big Tree Contest will be recognized at a board meeting on August 28th. Notification letters will be mailed out shortly, and a big thank you to the residents that did submit nominations. The Environment Committee prepared a plastic-free July promotion and insert in your home or horizon and encourages residents to continue to focus on reducing plastic waste. Mark your calendars for the next stargazing event, which will take place on Friday, September 6th. And also the Environment Committee is proposing another community cleanup day, hopefully for sometime late in September. That concludes my report.
Thank you, Trustee Sweets.
Mayor, I'm sorry. I did want to mention that the American Legion, the Michael Oliver American Legion is having a fishing contest on Sunday at 9 a.m. at Marion Village for anyone under the age of 12, but they do have to bring a parent or an adult with them.
That's nice. Okay, thank you. Village Attorney.
No report, Your Honor.
Thank you. Public safety officials. None. Public comment. Judy, can you make sure Ann's departments? Mr. Frady.
How are you?
Hello.
Good evening. I'm subbing for Jeff Joniak, our president. I'm sorry, Dave 3D12749 Oak Valley Trail, Homer Glen. I'm subbing tonight for Jeff Joniak. We were here last meeting doing some complaining about front entrance and various other things. I'm pleased to thank you for the fact that our building department went in and cut the grass at that White House. So we appreciate that. Good luck with getting your money. And Joe and Mike are working with us on the other issues, so appreciate the cooperation. End of story. Thanks.
All right, if you have any questions, just call.
Okay.
I just wanted to add, that's actually John's guys that were out there and cut that grass, so big thank you to them.
Who was
That
it?
was John.
Who was it?
John's guys.
Okay, that's it for public comment. Next, consent agenda. All matters listed under the consent agenda are considered routine by the village board and will be enacted by one motion. If there is a motion to approve the following items. 1, approval of the treasurer's report of cash and investments for the period ending June 30th, 2019. 2, accounts payable for the period of July 12, 2019 through July 25, 2019, in the amount of $600,381.85.
So moved.
Trustee Gray,
Second.
trustee Holtz. Is there any discussion? Madam Clerk, could you please call the roll?
Trustee Gray.
Aye.
Trustee Holmes.
Aye.
Trustee Rogers.
Aye.
Trustee Sweet.
Aye.
Trustee Catamino.
Aye.
Motion carries. Legislation and action items. Is there a motion to appoint Dan Kenny to the Parks and Recreation Committee?
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Beth. Any discussion?
I think Mr. Kenny put together a good description of his want and desire to be on the Parks Committee, and everybody has a copy of that. I think it speaks for itself.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, I think Dan would be an excellent addition to the Parks Committee, given that he has small children. He has a vested interest in the village, being a homeowner and a business owner here, and he knows the village very well, so I think that would be a great addition.
I agree. Very happy to join. Any other comments? Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Trustee Gray.
Aye.
Trustee Holmes. Trustee Rogers.
Aye.
Trustee Sweet. Trustee Catamino.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next, number 2, that's tabled. Workshop item, that's tabled.
Wait, one minute.
All right, so, workshop is administration analyst Matt Walsh will discuss private gate access to Heritage Park. So it's going to be tabled, so we just have to, we're not going to, want to special.
Well, I mean,
Can we get an update on?
yeah, I think the discussion that, several of the trustees have had is that right now with the park still being under construction and a lot of moving parts still happening back there and the unknown of what we're going to do in the next 12 months, it would be prudent to table this until, perhaps at least a year or so, until we have more kind of an idea on the traffic patterns that are going to happen in the park, the usage in the park, the lighting in the park, and just to kind of, as we've done with some of the other projects in the village in general, just kind of dip our toe into this before we really open up, for lack of a better word, the floodgates, and allowing, these 35 homes gates into the park. And we do have some moving parts, Trustee Gray and I talked about with the vest, we want to just make sure that with everything that's moving, that this might be something to just look at a later day.
I agree, but I would like to say that I am not necessarily on board for 1 year. I think that a year or so might be a little bit long, so.
Can you clarify a year?
I'm saying about a year. I don't think it's something that we need to open right now with the park being under construction, so.
And I
look at it in the spring.
I agree with Trustee Rogers, because we're constructing a lot of additional access points, so I think we should just wait and see how things work out and revisit this next year.
Well, especially with the work that still has to be done there. So,
I just had a question, this is related to like post last new location kind of logistics stuff.
I think that staff is still gathering information, if I'm reading my packet piece correctly, that you guys are still kind of putting the moving pieces together. As far as Homefest goes, there might be some areas where we need to cordon off the fireworks where we can. And this was said, back when we first looked at this piece, was that if we allow some gates out there, we would have to have the ability to lock them off ourselves, with notice to the homeowners for a set period of time. Things like Homerfest, where if your property were to open up into the no-go zone for fireworks, we have to secure that so that we can tell the fire district
and the fire chief that, yes, this is secure, no one can get in here because otherwise we can't shoot the fireworks. So certain things like that, you know, we can identify which properties those are, or is it just going to be a blanket, you know, all 36 gates are locked off for the entirety of Homerfest, which might also not be a bad thing for homeowners should we go this route if they do sign up for that. People leaving Homerfest might take the opportunity to go through somebody's yard too, so.
We need to control this, especially for the festival and the fireworks. So we could actually start to see where we're at the end of this season, see where we're at in the park, see where we're at with the trails. If everything's good, we can bring it up with the beginning next year.
Is it possible to ask a question?
Sure.
I'm one of those 36 people. Yes, sir, thank you. Yes, ma'am. My apologies for being a moment late, I was with the kids. 14759 Dixon Lane. We are one of those 35 houses. I respectfully request that you not table it for a year. Many of us have kids right now. I realize there are several moving parts to this project. I respect that and understand that. But I think also, I'm requesting you not do that a whole year later, and then, because I have 2 kids, and I'd like them to be able to enjoy that and be a part of that. And that would be a great asset for us. I do love the park, I love everything that's going on in Homer. We've only been here 3 years. But I'm here to say, please don't table it for a year. There are some logistics that would have to be worked out, and I'm sure there are other items that are high priority for the town. This is a small priority for the town. I get it. But my request is please don't table it. I will gladly work on the committee. I will do anything, and so will my neighbors, to help move this forward. You say what you need, we'll help you out in any way possible.
Well, we're going to have to table it at least until they get the core done, because right now it's not safe for them to even be in there. It depends on when the core will be done before we can decide whether it's going to be a position until we feel it's safe for everyone to go around there. So it's not going to be for a year. Let's see how this season works out, because we are coming to the end of the summer, unfortunately. And we'll know better within the next couple of months, and then we can at least address it to figure out when we want to bring it forward.
Respectfully, you mentioned the core, so the yards don't open onto the core. And respectfully, the aspect of cordoning off for fireworks, I can understand that too. I don't necessarily have a problem with the gates per se. I have no problem with tabling the discussion for a month or 2 months or whatever, while the fest committee does its due diligence and, you know, the staff and the parties that we've hired to weigh in. I don't think we should table something for a year.
I said till the spring.
And we
So
are.
at least after the course over, and we have a layout of.
I made up a year of that.
Okay.
Okay. All I'm saying, can I finish? Thank you. All I'm saying is, I'm not opposed to gates. I'm not opposed to tabling it, but I'm also open to a reasonable discussion. And I just want us to all keep an open mind, which I don't necessarily think that we have to. So, thank you.
I'm open to it. I think I was the one that brought it up. My concern is we've had trails that are under construction, access points, 3 separate access points, another one over here that we're still working on. So we just want to see what the traffic flow is going to be, and we might have discussions with the safety aspect of it. We're looking at possibly putting some cameras out there. You know, we want to just kind of see how everything's going to flow for a while. And again, like the mayor said, we're pretty much almost into fall. So to get access in the winter would really just be for the slide hill. So, you know, to revisit this in the spring is something that's easy to do.
I understand. I'm a high school teacher, and I know that waiting a year, I know what that generally means. We're all busy with a million things. My only reason for stopping by was to request that you not wait a whole year. Visit it during the winter if you have to. But I'm just requesting, I hate to say this, but think about, it's okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
It's frustrating because I know there are logistics that would have to be worked out, but I think we can find a way to make it work faster. But if you're saying you cannot, I'll respect that, be sad. I'm being honest, I would be sad. I will respect that, but I would really hope you
I mean,
consider it far
a
sooner.
year would bring you at the end of the summer, so I'm saying it's something that we look at it this spring so that we can open it up. I mean, we might not be doing anything out there next spring, so it would, you know, in my mind, in my opinion, and some of the other trustees that I've had discussions with, it would make sense to open it up at that point for you all. That some people might not want it, you know, I think some people make the assumption that 35 people want access to it. That isn't the case, so just something to look at in the spring when, you know, once we start pulling the grass again and everything's going. We've done the due diligence on it. We know how much it's going to cost. We know what the hardware is going to look like. We know what the lots are going to be. You know, we've discussed that Parks Committee at length, but it's just something that, you know, to open it up now without knowing all of the moving parts, it seems like it would be a little risky.
And the safety too.
Thank you for your time.
We'll take a look at it. Like I said, just a couple months, we'll take a look at it and see if we can bring it back.
I'll visit you in a couple months then.
That sounds
And I would be willing to help out in any way, and many of my neighbors would as well.
We appreciate that.
Thank
I
you.
would say also to keep an eye on the agendas for the parks, because it'll be on the parks agenda, and that would be a great time for you all to come and have a discussion with us. And it'll be on there, so, and those are posted every month, so we'll tickle it for 4 months or so, 3 months or so, once the winter's here. After we're past our Homer for our Christmas, it's something that we'll be looking at.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's it for, we'll check on that. Well, we have to vote on it now.
Well, there's a consensus. If somebody wants to make a motion, but it sounds like the general consensus is that we're going to be doing it, you're going to keep an eye on it for the next couple months, or you're probably winter after construction season and after Christmas.
Oh, we still can take a look at it, John. It's still something. We're still in September. We're still in July.
So much fun.
So, we take it what our consensus is. It's
No, you don't get it.
So we're fine.
It's a work, it's not an action item that needs to be taken, it's just a workshop.
Okay. Is there any old business? Is there any new business? Is there a motion to adjourn? So moved. Trustee Gray? Trustee Sweet? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Meeting's adjourned.
That's